everyone. Welcome to English 1, Unit 9. I'm the instructor of the course, Michelle Guo Xiaoqing. I'm delighted that Anthony Carlos is able to join us again. Hello, Anthony.
Hello, Michelle, and hello to your loyal viewers. It's wonderful to be here again, and I'm looking forward to learning more about this topic.
That's great. Thank you. In Unit A, we talk about the outbreak of the novel coronavirus and how it affected our life and the world. In Unit 9, we're going to talk about some animals that may carry harmful germs or bacteria that can spread to people and cause illnesses. Anthony, do you keep pets at home?
Yes, we have a cat, which my son rescued from the streets when it was a tiny little stray kitten.
Wow, 安东尼老师说他家里有养一只，就收养一只流浪猫哦，所以他们很有爱心的哦。But do you know that animals, including pets, could spread diseases to humans?
Well, I've heard about bird flu and swine flu, but I didn't know that cats and dogs could spread diseases to their owners. So are you saying that we shouldn't have taken in that stray cat?
Well, let's see. We'll have to read about it. In Unit 9, we're going to talk about the kind of diseases called zoonotic diseases. This type of disease can pass from an animal or an insect to human. 第9课的单元呢，我们会讲到由动物传染给人类的疾病，就是畜传人的传染病。Let's first begin with the first paragraph from the reading text.
Yes, let's do that. The novel coronavirus, COVID-19, that broke out in 2019 and turned into a global pandemic is a zoonotic disease. Zoonotic diseases are those that are transmitted from non-human species to humans. Research revealed that almost 75% of emerging infectious diseases that threaten human health are zoonotic. In addition to COVID-19, other examples of zoonotic diseases that have emerged and affected millions of people and other animals are SARS, MERS, yellow fever, and H1N1 influenza.
第一段呢提到很多新发现的传染病呢，其实都是由动物传染给人类的，包括新冠肺炎。The novel coronavirus (COVID-19) that broke out in 2019 and turned into a global pandemic is a zoonotic disease. 新冠肺炎的这个病毒呢 ，COVID-19 是2019年爆发，然后呢变成一个全球大流行的传染疾病。可是这个病毒呢，就是由人畜共患的一个疾病哦，由动物传染给人类的。Break out 是爆发 ，turn into 是转变成 ，turn into a global pandemic 就是演变成一个全球性的大流行。而 zoonotic disease 是人畜共患的疾病。Zoonotic diseases are those that are transmitted from non-human species to humans. 人畜共患的疾病是指说从非人类的物种传染给人类的这种疾病。Research revealed that almost 75% of emerging infectious diseases that threatened human health are zoonotic. 研究表示说呢，在威胁人类健康这种新发现到的传染病中，有75%都是人畜共患的疾病。Reveal 是动词，透露、揭露。In addition to COVID-19， 那除了 COVID-19 之外，还有什么是这种人畜共患的疾病呢？ Other examples of zoonotic diseases that have emerged and affected millions of people and other animals are SARS, MERS, yellow fever, and H1N1 influenza. 除了 COVID-19 新冠肺炎的病毒之外，其他呢出现过并且影响全世界数百万人，还有动物的这种人畜共患的疾病的例子，还包括有 SARS、MERS 这种黄热病。跟 H1N1 的流感。Emerge 是动词浮现、出现的意思。Emerge from 是由什么浮现出来。Emerge from something 指的是说 come out of something。那 affect 动词影响。Let's find out more about other examples of the zoonotic diseases. Could you read the second paragraph for us?
Yes, Michelle, let's get straight into it. SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome, became an epidemic in 2003. The first infected case appeared in Guangdong, China. A Hong Kong research team found a genetic link between SARS in civet cats and humans. H1N1, an influenza virus, is also known as swine flu. The virus first spread among pig herds and then was transmitted to people who came in contact with the infected pigs. The virus was detected in the United States in 2009 and quickly spread to the rest of the United States and the world. The Center for Disease Control, CDC, assessed the H1N1 cases and found that 80% of the deaths occurred in people who were younger than 65. CNN reported an estimated range in the number of deaths between 151,700 and 575,400.
第二段呢，讲到过去几年呢，发生由这种畜传人爆发的传染病。那我们来看，有 SARS 是 Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, became an epidemic in 2003. SARS 严重疾病呼吸系统这种并发症呢，是2003年爆发成为一种流行传染病。Syndrome 是并发症或是症候群。The first infected case appeared in Guangdong, China. 第一个被感染 SARS 的病例呢，是出现在中国的广东省。A Hong Kong research team found a genetic link between SARS in civet cats and humans. 香港的一个研究团队呢，发现果子狸跟人类罹患这种严重急性呼吸系统并发症呢之间其实是有相关性的。那 H1N1 an influenza virus is also known as swine flu. H1N1 是一种流感病毒，也被称之为猪流感。The virus first spread among pig herds and then was transmitted to people who came in contact with the infected pigs. 那病毒呢，首先是在猪群之间蔓延开来，然后呢，受感染的猪只再传染给接触这些染病的猪只的农场人员。The virus was detected in the United States in 2009 and quickly spread to the rest of the United States and the world. 这个病毒呢，在2009年呢，美国爆发，然后很迅速的就传播到美国各地去了，然后还有传到世界各地。The Center for Disease Control, CDC, assessed the H1N1 cases and found that 80% of the deaths occurred in people who were younger than 65. 疾病管制局呢 ，CDC 对于 H1N1 病例进行了评估，发现呢，有80%的死亡率呢，这些人都是在差不多65岁以下的人族群中。那根据CNN 的报道呢，它死亡人数差不多，是在多少人之间呢？是 CNN reported an estimated range in number of deaths between 151,700，差不多是151700人呢，一直到575400多人这样之间。Now let's move on to the next paragraph.
Absolutely, Michelle, I'd be happy to. MERS is the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome. The disease was first reported in 2012. Early cases mainly occurred in the Arabian Peninsula, but later spread to several other countries. People became infected with MERS through direct or indirect contact with camels. The cases of MERS were typically severe. The mortality rate was about 1/3 of the diagnosed cases. The yellow fever virus is found in tropical and subtropical areas. The virus is spread to people by infected mosquitoes. The 2013 yellow fever epidemic resulted in 127,000 severe cases that caused 45,000 deaths, with 90% of both occurring in Africa.
第三段讲的是这几年呢爆发的 MERS 中东呼吸综合症跟 Yellow Fever 黄热病呢是由什么动物所传染的 ？MERS is the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome. MERS 是中东呼吸综合症。 The disease was first reported in 2012. 这个病呢，首先是在2012年呢被报道出来的。Early cases mainly occurred in the Arabian Peninsula and later spread to several other countries. 这个早期的病例呢，主要是发生在阿拉伯半岛那一带，然后呢，传染到其他的几个国家。People became infected with MERS through direct or indirect contact with camels. 人是因为透过跟骆驼直接或者是间接接触而被感染到这个 MERS 的。The case of MERS were typically severe. 中东呼吸综合症呢，它的病例通常一发生的话，一感染就非常的严重。The mortality rate was about 1/3 of the diagnosed cases. 死亡率差不多是确诊病例1/3哦，就每3个人就有1个过世。另外呢，还有黄热病，就是 yellow fever. The yellow fever virus is found in tropical and subtropical areas. 黄热病毒是在热带跟亚热带地区流行的。The virus is spread to people by infected mosquitoes. 这个病毒是透过被受到感染的那个蚊子所传染给人类的。The 2013 yellow fever epidemic resulted in 127,000 severe cases that caused 45,000 deaths, with 90% of both occurring in Africa. 2013年黄热病的疫情导致差不多有10几万人的这种非常严重的病例呢，然后呢导致在4万多人的死亡，那90%呢都是发生在非洲。Now it's time to move on to paragraph 4. Could you do us the honors?
Yes, let's do that. So listen along while I read it out. Human beings adore animals. Some animals offer great companionship to humans. However, animals do carry germs, some of which are harmful and can spread to people. These zoonotic diseases are caused by viruses, bacteria, and parasites. The symptoms range from mild to serious, and the illness may even cause death. There are common ways that people can become infected with zoonotic diseases.
第4段呢，讲到宠物呢，其实是可能有带那个传染病的哦，也有可能危害到身体的健康。Human beings adore animals， 人类都很喜欢动物啊。Some animals offer great companionship to humans， 有些动物其实替人类呢提供一个良好的一个生活的伴侣。However, animals do carry germs, some of which are harmful and can spread to people. 可是有些动物呢，其实是带有病菌的，那有一些是有害，甚至可以传染到人类，造成身体健康的危害。These zoonotic diseases are caused by viruses, bacteria, and parasites. 这些人畜共患的疾病呢，通常由病毒、细菌或者是寄生虫所引起的。The symptoms range from mild to serious, and the illness may even cause death. 症状呢，其实由轻微到严重不等，甚至呢，就是严重是有可能导致死亡的。They are common ways that people can become infected with zoonotic diseases. 人们的感染这种人畜共患的疾病呢，通常有几种常见的方式。那我们来看看。Just one more paragraph to go. Could you read it for us?
Yes, let's do that. So listen carefully while I read the last paragraph. The ways zoonotic diseases are transmitted from animals to humans include the direct contact of handling animals, indirect contact, like going to an area where animals live. They can also be vector-borne, as when a person is bitten by an animal, and food-borne and water-borne, which results from eating or drinking food or water that has been contaminated with an infectious disease. People need to be aware of those possibilities when in contact with animals.
第5段呢，讲到这种畜传人疾病的传染方式。The ways zoonotic diseases are transmitted from animals to humans. 人畜共患的疾病呢，可以由动物传染给人类的。那方式有哪些呢 ？Include the direct contact of handling animals, indirect contact like going to an area where animals live. 畜传人疾病呢， 它是怎么传染？它包括是跟动物的直接接触，这是可以理解的。那间接接触呢，也是有可能被传染的哦。They can also be vector-borne, as when a person is bitten by an animal. 也有可能是因为被动物咬伤、抓伤，这种动物也是一种传染的媒介。And foodborne and waterborne, which results from eating or drinking food or water that has been contaminated with an infectious disease. 也有可能呢是透过饮食或是饮水，因为被污染了，那这些受到污染的食物跟水，都很有可能导致呢，这种食物的传染或者是水源传染，把这些疾病传染给我们人类。People need to be aware of those possibilities when in contact with animals. 所以呢，人跟动物在接触的时候，需要注意到这种有可能会罹患到这种人畜共患疾病的一个可能性。Now, after the reading text, let's look at the important vocabulary and sentences from the reading text.
Yes, let's take a look at those. Pandemic.
名词，全球流行的疫情。
On March 11, 2020, the World Health Organization declared the novel coronavirus a global pandemic.
2020年3月11号呢，世界卫生组织宣布新冠肺炎为全球流行的一种疾病。
Zoonotic.
形容词是由动物传染给人的。
It is important to study zoonotic diseases to monitor and to prevent the diseases.
我们其实需要研究这种动物传给人的疾病，才能够控制、防止这一类疾病的传染。
Threaten.
动词威胁、恐吓。
Threat.
名词也是威胁、恐吓的意思。
Extreme weather threatens the production of crops and availability of food.
极端气候的这个威胁呢，就威胁到植物的生长，那进而呢影响到食物的供给。
Influenza.
名词流行感冒。
The seasonal influenza killed thousands of people in the US.
季节流感呢，导致在美国呢有上千人死亡。
Genetic.
形容词遗传的、基因的。
Gene.
名词基因。
Genetic modification involves making changes to an organism's genes.
基因改造呢，跟改变那个生物里面的基因是有关的。
Herd.
名词牧群、成群，动词就是放牧，把动物呢就赶在一起这样子。
Herder.
名词指的是放牧人。
The movie Brokeback Mountain, directed by Ang Lee, released in 2005, was about the relationship that developed between two cowboys when they watched a herd of cows.
2005年上映由李安导演的这个断背山影片呢，是关于两个牛仔呢，他们在固守牛群所发展的一段关系。
Detect.
动词发现、察觉。
Detection.
名词发现、察觉。
A problem was detected with the application. It could not be downloaded.
这应用程式呢被发现有问题了，所以就没有办法进行下载了。
Estimate.
动词或名词估计、判断。
The pandemic resulted in an estimated loss of billions of dollars.
这个全球流行的传染病呢，造成数十亿的一个损失。
Diagnosed.
形容词被诊断出来、诊断的。
Diagnose.
动词诊断。
Diagnosis.
名词诊断或诊断书。
The sooner a disease is diagnosed, the more quickly it can be used to cure those who are ill.
如果这种疾病呢可以早点被诊断出来的话，就比较能够呢更快的治愈这种罹患这个疾病的人。
Tropical.
形容词热带的。
Rainfall in tropical areas is often short and intense.
热带地区降雨通常是又急又快的。
Adore.
动词爱慕、崇拜。
Adorable.
形容词可爱的、很讨人喜欢的。
Many people adore cute kittens. When kittens' photos pop up on the Facebook screen, people can't stop clicking on the photos.
很多人很喜欢小猫，如果电脑上突然跳出小的猫的照片，可能会忍不住要点开来看一下。
Germ.
名词细菌、病菌。
According to experts, coronavirus germs exist on surfaces people touch daily.
根据专家表示呢，冠状病毒会在人类接触的表面呢留存。
Bacteria.
名词细菌，
Bacterium.
细菌是它的单数。
Bacteria live in air, water, soil, the ocean, and inside our bodies.
细菌存在空中、水啊、土壤、海洋，还有我们的身体，所以到处其实都是有细菌的。
Parasite.
名词寄生虫，
Parasites are a common cause of disease in animals, even our favorite dogs.
寄生虫容易引起动物或是狗呢，会就是让它们生病哦。可爱的狗狗也是会生病的。
Vector-borne.
形容词是病媒感染的。
The West Nile virus is a vector-borne disease that is transmitted to humans by mosquitoes.
西尼罗病毒呢是有蚊子，那它受感染的蚊子，然后叮到人类，所以使得人类感染到这个病毒。
Contaminated.
形容词受污染的，
Contaminate.
动词污染或是弄脏，
Contamination.
名词污染。
The ocean has been contaminated by millions of pieces of plastic.
海洋被100万件的那个塑胶所污染，所以现在海洋就是有很多的那个塑胶粒。People may contract zoonotic diseases from getting in contact with animals without even knowing it. We have a video with 2 students talking about possible bacteria in our environment. Would you like to see?
Yes, I'd love to. Okay, let's check the video out.
My good doggy, did you behave while I was gone? Hey, what's up?
I just got a sandwich from that famous shop. Gosh, was there a long line? I'm going to wash my hands first.
Go wash your hands. You can never be too careful these days.
Hey dude, what are you doing? Don't touch my food.
Well, I'm only going to take a small bite.
Not even a bite, dude. I was gone only for 2 seconds. Didn't you just touch your dog right before now? You may pick up zoonotic disease.
Hey, that's not even a real dog. It is my stuffed pal who has been with me for 15 years.
Did you ever clean it up?
No, not even once.
Gross. Didn't you know there could be bacteria and dust mites all over it?
No?
I'm taking it to a laundry. Don't touch my sandwich.
Okay, when will I get my doggy back?
这一课呢，我们用到很多百分比的写法。那我们来看一下文法。
Percent.
百分比，我们来看百分比的写法，
Number plus percent.
就是数字加上一个百分比的符号。
In Taiwan, 38% of legislators are female.
台湾有38%的立法委员呢都是女性哦。那我们看到38%有2种写法，也可以用英文字把它拼出来，那也可以用数字38加上百分比的符号。
More than roughly 10% of people in the world are vegetarians.
大约有10%的世界人口呢是吃素的，就是只有吃那个素食、蔬食。
More than 90% of the customers responded to the survey.
有超过90%的消费者有回应这个问卷，就是有填答问卷。那百分比呢，它有一些特别要注意的地方，那我们来看一看它的一些规则。
Okay. So grammar, percent and percentage.
百分比
Use the percentage sign, percent, when the number is written as numerals.
百分比的写法呢，通常就是数字，然后加上百分比的符号。
Use the word percent when the numbers are written as words.
如果说百分比的这个数字呢，这个数字是用英文把它拼出来的话，那百分比我们最好就是也是用 percent 这个字呢来做表述。
In general, when the number of the percent is below 10, spell out the number.
通常一般来说，百分比的数字如果是低于10啊，就是在10以下，就会拼出它的这个英文的数字。
The word percent accompanies a specific number. The word percentage is used without a number.
那同学可能会想说，什么时候用 percent 这个字，什么时候又可以用 percentage 呢？因为都是百分比的意思。那就是通常有实际的一个数字，我们就会用 percent，P-E-R-C-E-N-T。如果没有一个实际的数字的话，我们就用 percentage。
Number 5, use a plural verb form when followed by of with a plural noun. Use a singular verb form when followed by of with a singular noun.
通常如果说呢，百分比后面接的是复数的可数名词，那动词就会接复数的动词。那如果说百分比后面呢 of 之后是单数的名词或是不可数的名词，那它的动词呢就会用单数。那我们再来看看一些百分比的写法。
Okay. So what is the percentage?
有多少的百分比
1%,
？1%、
2%,
2%、
9%,
9%、
10%,
10%、
21%.
21%。那 21呢？就需要把它拼出来的话，中间需要一个横线，一个 dash。我们来看一些句子的例子。
The employees faced a 20% pay cut because of the coronavirus.
雇员呢，就员工因为新冠状病毒的关系呢，面临被减薪20%，这样还蛮多的哈。
A very high percentage of high school graduates enter the university in Taiwan.
有相当高比例的这个高中毕业生呢，都进到大学就读。
A small percentage of people have allergies.
有少数百分比的人呢，其实是有会过敏的，有过敏的情况。
Over 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water.
地球表面有超过就70%是被水覆盖的。
About 30% of our population has not had a dental visit in the past year.
有差不多30%，过去1年其实都没有看过牙医。
A survey shows that 50% of college students work out of financial necessity.
有一项调查指出呢，50%的大学生兼职打工呢是出于经济所需。另外，我们再看一下分数 fraction， 也就是低于1、小于1的数字，我们要怎么做表达呢
Fractions, describing numbers smaller than 1. A half, 1 half. A third, or 1/3. 2/3. A quarter, 1 quarter. 3 quarters. A fifth, or 1/5. 2/5. 3/5.
From our reading, we learned that we need to be aware of animals when in contact or in the area with them. 英文1第9课我们讲到呢，人有可能因为动物感染疾病，那我们在接触动物呢，或者是跟动物互动的时候呢，我们就要特别注意，要不然有可能感染到动物身上所感染的这个疾病。Anthony, thank you very much for coming to our program and helping us.
Thank you very much, Michelle. And thank you, everyone.
From next unit, Unit 10 to Unit 18, there will be another instructor, Sophie Lee. Thank you very much for watching. 谢谢您的收看，拜拜。
Bye-bye.